Hello, Capricorn. This is Persephone with your spiritual forecast for September 2016. I've already shuffled the decks from the oracle cards that I'm going to use for your reading, so we can get started. So the first card up is from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of Hidden Realms, and your card is the Map Maker of Destiny, which deals with authentic purpose, your destiny, and free will. So you see in this card our enterprising young man. He's leaving home perhaps for the first time. He's planning a trip. He's looking at the horizon there. So he's going to explore new lands, new worlds, new situations. So he has his telescope, his map, his travel journal. He has his little fairy companions who are going to accompany him on the journey. So maybe you'll have guides, friends, companions who are going to accompany you on this new journey. Because I see you, Capricorn, you're at a crossroads right now. Perhaps there's some opportunity that was presented to you, that you could reinvent yourself. And sometimes that opportunity can take an interesting form. Sometimes it always doesn't seem like something positive initially, but then, in hindsight, it's the best thing that ever happened to you. Say, common example, say you lose your job, and maybe you were kind of bored with it and you were looking for a way out. In any case, maybe now's not the time to go back and repeat the same thing or do the same old. Maybe now you could reinvent yourself. Maybe you could move to a different country, a different state that you've always wanted to explore. I'm thinking of Eat, Pray, Love, the Elizabeth Gilbert novel. It was her biography, going on a journey of self-discovery. When I was meditating on this card, the old AC/DC song, Rock and Roll Damnation, kept running through my head, because the chorus of the song goes, "Take a chance while you still have a choice," which is interesting. So what do you need to take a chance on? Is it on a new relationship, a new career, maybe moving to a new home? You're just exploring new passions, new creative mediums. So ponder that message as we go on to the next card. It's from the Universal Tarot deck. Oh, it's such a beautiful deck, and it's in 4 different languages. So, the box is kind of tattered, but the artwork is so beautiful. And that card is the Ace of Wands. It's so detailed. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. You'll see there's a man lighting a campfire. He's looking intently into the fire, and then this magnificent tree creature comes out in the wilderness. His head is bowed, and he's not going to hurt the man. Maybe he sprung out of the man's imagination. It's just he conjured him up magically. And I relate that to the Map Maker of Destiny, because maybe you're inspired to take on a new business, a new enterprise. Ace of Wands, aces in the tarot deck overall always represents new beginnings. And this could be the beginning of a new enterprise, a new career, new relationship. It represents passion and creativity. And I see this this fantastical creature out of a sci-fi novel just springing out of the imagination of this man's head. Maybe it's an inspiration for a new novel or a piece of artwork. And again, it's being inspired. It's the will to power. Think big. And I think the Map Maker of Destiny too is telling you, think big, take a chance. And Capricorns, you're quite ambitious, so whatever you put your mind to, my little goats, you will succeed at. And the next card is very interesting, from Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels deck. And your card is Trust. Oh, wow. So as you're going on to your new destiny, your new enterprise, you have a fabulous new idea, you're inspired to take action. Trust that things will go well. Now, I know you could be skeptical sometimes. You lean on the dark side. You think of the worst possible scenario. Maybe you've tried stuff before that hasn't worked out in the past, but this card is telling you, trust that things are going to work out. Trust that the universe has your back. You know, you see the angel, she has, yeah, an orb of light in the palm of her hand, and I see that as your guides. God has you in the palm of his or her hand right now. So feel free to, you know, go on and do what you want. Do what thou wilt. Will to power. You know, trust, believe in yourself. You know, believe that you will succeed and you have the goods to do it. And release that stress and have faith that things will turn out for the best. Isn't that wonderful message? And your crystal to meditate on is the same one I got for Aries in their reading, and that is moss agate, which as you're, you know, taking a chance and going on these wild, you know, new adventures, you need some grounding and stability. And this definitely, you see the green kind of specks there in the white background. They kind of help you relax, stabilize your wild thoughts and emotions. So you don't, you know, go running around half-baked there. It connects to the heart chakra, so you put it by your heart chakra and kind of soothe and release those, you know, challenging energies for you. And in ancient times, moss agate was used by warriors, soldiers, you know, people in the military to give them strength and bravery and victory. So victory is yours, Capricorn. So take your chance while you still have a choice. That is your message for the month, inspired by AC/DC. And the angels. So I hope you found that helpful. If you liked my video, if you want a personal reading, so you could look in the comments below and see my contact information, read my blog, you know, say hello. So hope you have a good month, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.